What is happening? It's Friday and it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It was just 5 o'clock here, and it's time to go live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is having a super fantastic day. BMG, I agree with your sentiment 100%. Y'all nuts, man. You finally made it to a live stream. It's been a minute, man. Yeah, BMG, I agree with you. That would be super fun, actually, and I do enjoy doing that. However, I resort to Satisfactory when I need to shut my brain off because sometimes, you know what? Sometimes life is just, you got to take a break. You got to take a breather. Every now and then, you got to take a breather. Nicodemus says Satisfactory is one of those games that I refuse to even start playing unless I know I can waste 4 to 5 days doing nothing else. That is the problem with Satisfactory, because damn, can you waste a ton of time on it. Like just an astronomical amount of time. It should come with a warning. A serious addiction warning. Like you can start playing Satisfactory and next thing you know, it's like the next day. I kid you not. Like, and it seems like you didn't do anything, and all of a sudden it's the next day. It's crazy. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. Black Cobra, how's it going? You definitely do have to be able to dedicate some time to this game, or you end up doing what I do, which is starting over from scratch every, I don't know, couple of months. Cannon Fodder, how's it going? Nico, Mr. Blue. How's everybody doing? So yeah, so the agenda, it's not really an agenda. I just wanted to go live today and kind of just get the temperature, see how everyone's doing. I miss everybody. Feeling a little bit sentimental today, I think, is what's going on, or something. I'm not sure. This is gonna be a weird stream. I can feel it already because I'm in a weird place. I'm in a weird something. And I got the Satisfactory crazy lady is talking to me, giving me crap for not doing something. As someone who has 1K hours, yeah, exactly, right? So you know what it's all about. So I just started over. This is a brand new map. Actually, here, I could show you what I'm actually doing. This is a brand new map. I'm like 3 or 4 days in. And I'm just at oil refining level right now. And doing it step by step, you know, not really going ahead too much in the progress of things. And just trying to do it right. I still play modded. In the interest of time, to be honest with you. And but yeah, I'm still trying to follow the not get ahead of myself by what's the word? It's not cheating, but getting to items before you're supposed to be able to get to items. I guess that would be the way to put it. And it's super easy. Where's the swooping? I'm not sure what that means. Do you mean the sound? It's the zooping. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, I just kind of want to open it up and we can literally talk about, you know what? Let's talk about last week's video for just one hot minute, one fiscal minute here. Because last week's video, I wasn't expecting it to, like the plug, and so just so everyone is aware, I'm talking about the jet event video. And not that I wasn't expecting it to do well, because most of my videos do okay. As far as channel averages go. But yeah, Jet Event was what I would consider a viral video for my channel. It's the biggest, Oh yeah, there's still oil here. The biggest number of views in the shortest amount of time that I've ever experienced on my channel before. So that was pretty cool. Little behind the scenes information there for you. Last time we played, we had trains unlocked in 2 days. That's wow. That's fast, man. Should let Mr. Blue on your server right now. He's scary good at speedrunning through tiers just by idling the craft bench for hours. And so am I. But because I use like hotkeys and stuff like that. I don't know if that's considered against the rules or whatever, but I do use hotkeys, and it does make my life a hell of a lot easier. Die. Die, bugs, die. And, yeah. Alright, so we've got oil, and that is the next step. That is my next tier that I need to deal with. This big bastard is going to mess me up, and I don't have enough equipment to deal with him. Oh. You suck, man. Yeah, Mr. Blue, how's it going, man? Mr. Blue, I have a bone to pick with you because I have on my other screen here, in fact, I could pull it up. I won't, but I could show you the sneak peek that somebody shared with me of a website, a very nostalgic website, and I have not heard any news about forward progression about said website. So, yeah. That's my beef with Mr. Blue today. Let's go. How far over do we want to go? We'll just do it like that. Yeah, you. Yep. I won't disclose what I'm talking about, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Shady, Mr. David, Jamie, and I played on Satisfactory server for about a month. It was chaos and a lot of fun. So I've set up Satisfactory servers a couple of times actually. My old teammate, my old Rust teammate actually, and I used to play quite a bit of Satisfactory, but we could never really get the whole multiplayer server thing going well enough that it wasn't super annoying. What is that? I have no idea what this is. What is an Icarus terminal? I have no idea what that is. That's super weird. Weird. Let's say managing people that don't get paid is quite hard. Yeah, and legal things take... Oh, that's annoying and disappointing. The legal aspect of that conversation is, oh shit, I don't want to fight these guys. Power it up. Okay, so it reacts really weird, like I'm like locked out. I don't actually use power on my server or on here. I don't use power lines. What is that? Pathfinder, connect the nodes from the green starting node and the red ending node. I'm like terrified. I have no idea what this is. Is this like a game? Like a mini game? Connect the nodes from the green starting node to the red ending node. How? How do you... Oh, it's a puzzle. Yeah, it's got to be from one of the but I don't know which one. I don't know what Icarus is, so what's going on? Revenge. This is not... You are not going to be a popular person in this community, we'll say. I'm over that. I'll have to figure that out. I'm not going to figure that out while I'm sitting here with you all. With y'all. Cheating in Rust is the worst. The worst. I will never understand cheating in a game that is 100% skill based. All you're doing is admitting to the world that you're terrible, that you suck at the game. Yeah, cringe. I would say he's probably just trolling. Yeah. Well, as server owners, as many of the people in this stream will be, we can all ESP, so that makes you not very special and not very cool. I'm subbed though. Yeah, that's cool. You can still be subbed. I'm just saying that anywhere you go that you say things like that, you're gonna get chewed up. Yeah, see? Look, Yelnats is telling you what's up. Dude's on a confession story, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What a weird thing to say to... I don't know. It's just a weird thing to say. Whatever. I don't judge. There's a lot worse things to do, I guess. Alright, look at... See, I'm going to pretend like I planned this out this way, but I didn't. This is just how my... this is just how my base elevation worked out. Like, so sweetly perfect. Nice little foundation for my oil rig. Yeah, we get that a lot. That's not an original response to that type of situation. Hey, whatever, man. You do you, boo-boo. Let's go. We need all of our oil stuff in one place, so let's do that. I guess it's really only that and that, right? Yeah. And we don't have what we need for this. That was such a dumb thing to do. Sounds like a bot, yeah. It does actually sound like a bot. Client unlock skins true. Yeah. Yeah. So the first thing that now that I'm over here, the first thing I need to do is set up transportation going from one side of my factory to the other side of my factory, which is all the way over. Well, you can see where my thingamajig is. So let's, as annoying as this might be, let's get started on that. Oh, and I don't have enough steel pipes. Holy, that was a damn stupid. That's usually my first purchase. You haven't unlocked concrete foundations yet. Yeah, no, I haven't. And actually, that's a really good idea. I should do that right away because I much prefer that over these, for sure. It's strange actually that they even, I mean, I guess going back to the original release of the game, this is what we started with, was these steel foundations, but I don't know, I think it should have been concrete foundations to start out with. In my opinion. I think I only have one ticket too. I'll go back there and see if I can unlock concrete foundations because I do prefer them. How long has this game been around? This has been out since 2019. Just before, well, I guess the year before Koof. Factory railings is another thing that I need to unlock right away too. Because out over this edge here, on the other side of this waterfall, I could fall off the edge and that would suck. I actually did that like minutes before the stream went live. I died and had to walk all the way back over here with nothing to get my inventory. And yeah, I was glad that that happened before the stream started. Also need to go explore this island over here because I think they've added nodes or something over there. So being that whole little rant that I went on about my fighter jets video, what did you all think of that video? What did you all think of that plugin? What do you all think of the fact that I haven't heard from Razer even one time since the release of that video? So either I did a terrible, terrible job and he absolutely hated it, or I'm not really sure what the alternative there is. What is option 2? He liked it so much that he was intimidated to reach out to me to say anything about it. That's what I'm going to go with. I have not had a chance to check out the Aux 2 branch yet. The new monument, the new ferry terminal, and the tugboats, which also means the new diving suit is going to be available on Aux 2. Which is super good. Stu, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the plugin. I think it's super fun. Maybe I'm just like, maybe I geeked out too hard over it or something. I'm not sure. That's super fun in game. You can go check it out on my, I think I have it on my 100x server. At like ridiculous. I think like 100 planes come out. And like 25 of them are set to crash or something. I forget. Old man, how's it going? Welcome from Malaysia, or to Malaysia from the Kazakhstan. One thing that Satisfactory needs is an auto run. Yes, I know I could hotkey that, but I just haven't. Or keybind it, I guess. Strange that they haven't implemented it yet. So I'm going to get anybody that's played this game, I know I'm going to get chewed up for what my factory looks like right now. But typically what I do is I go up to phase 3 on the this thing. And then I completely wipe the map off and I start over. What did I come over here for? Oh yeah, pipes. Derpity derp derp. Is there an auto run? If there is, I am embarrassed that I don't know that. And we're in this container here. Oh man, I don't have very many. Don't know if I have enough to do this job. And we need encased. Holy, are you drunk? You might be drunk, man. And this one is encased. Nope, this one is encased right here. Oh man, I don't have very much of that. And we're gonna need some rotors. We need 4. We're doing 2 of these, so we're gonna need 8 rotors. Coffee, please. Yeah. I actually just finished my coffee because I left work early. Did I say 8? Yeah. I left work early today so that I could come home and get everything set up for the stream. And dealt with a couple of bugs before I got started, and everything worked out great, which is not normally the case. Damn it. Stupid space elevator punched me and knocked me off the edge. So what's new? What's happening? Nicodemus, tell me, I'm assuming that you've checked out Aux 2. So what do you think of it so far? Be great if it was incorporated in NPC raiders, and if you lose the raid defense, let the fighter jets pass and drop the nukes, completely eliminating the base. That is a banger idea right there. I like that. And if Razer were here, I would say, hey, Razer, that's a good idea. You should implement that. That is a Genius idea. Because there really aren't any consequences to losing a battle with NPC raiders, is there? I mean, other than, well, I guess technically they've completely destroyed your base. They've gained access to your TC, or destroyed your TC, I guess, is their final goal. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, there is a cost. Is this my first map? No, no, I've been playing Satisfactory for a long time. I was just saying, every couple of months or so, I'll start over, and that's what this is I'm starting over from scratch. All of my, they're not blueprints. What are they called? All of my skills, I guess, crafting skills, all started from zero, and yeah. I was actually pretty pumped. I was watching what's his face there on I should know his name. What's his name? Kibitz. I was watching Kibitz the other day. He was playing update 8, and I was like, damn, I should play that game. And then I realized that not everyone can have update 8, so I'm on update 7 right now. But it was Kibitz that got me into this game back in the day. I came across his Twitch channel and was like, damn, man, what is all this? And yeah, that's when I was first introduced to Satisfactory. He's a good guy. He's I don't know, he seems like a really down-to-earth guy. I'm Kibitz. Not doing update 8 to PC specs. Not doing update 8 due to PC specs. Gotcha. No, I just thought I didn't know if it was publicly available. Is it? Maybe I misunderstood. I thought it wasn't available to everybody yet. Oh, risk of bugs. Gotcha. And none of the mods work on update 8 either. Which, for someone that can only spend a couple hours playing the game, mods are a definite must. I think the whole mod manager, I believe, is completely does not work at all with update 8. Yeah, exactly. I might check it out because it looks cool enough that I'm interested in it. But obviously, if they get the mod manager going, then yeah, absolutely, I would absolutely switch to 8. As far as computer specs go, I'm pretty well future-proof for a long time. Why aren't you building a hyper, tube, cannon, or loop? I could. And I just totally borked that up because you have to go back 2 spots for those, right? And so we go 1, 2. That's right, right? That looks better. Ever find any specs on that concept Class D monoblock? It's been a minute. What? The Class D monoblock, I think the only one that you could be referring to that I would have struggled to get specs on would have been, is it Soundstage? I'm sorry, man, you're going to have to refresh my memory on that because I don't recall. And honestly, when I leave my day job, I leave my day job. I don't think about that kind of stuff. Old Bitches Gaming. Welcome. concept. Yeah. Sorry, man. I don't remember. If that's something that I was supposed to do, I apologize because we discussed it on Twitter. Really? I would have to go back and look. Well, here I was expecting people to bring like, what's everyone thoughts about Titan? What a scandal that was, right? That's what I thought you guys would all want to be talking. Well, I mean, I guess that's really just a North American thing. I guess that's probably should have thought about that. Kind of a big. It was kind of a big news week. It should have been an even bigger news week, but we got blocked out by. Oh man. Oh, I don't want to talk about politics. Okay, this is not really politics. This is just like life in Canada. So, just a couple of days ago, the Canadian government has made it so that the tech giants, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, probably YouTube to a certain extent, has to actually pay to link to news articles on their platforms. So, of course, if somebody went to you and said, okay, look, you're allowed to post news articles on, let's say, your website or on your Twitter or whatever, but you have to pay a link tax in order for them to appear. Well, of course, as a business owner, you'd be like, as if I'm not doing that. So that's what they said. So I think Meta is the first company so far that said, nope, we're not doing it. And so obviously that includes Instagram. It will include Twitter. I'm sure it'll include YouTube. And that's terrifying. So the Canadian government has implemented what they're calling, or a colloquial term for it is a link tax, is essentially what it's coming down to. So if we don't go to traditional media to get our news, we're not going to get our news. Is essentially what that comes down to. So I would have to like pick up a newspaper to read the news. Yep. Welcome to Canada. Yeah, excessive. I'll check my Twitter after. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm completely drawing a blank, which is not like me. But I'll have to go refresh my memory there on that one. I hate the fact that I laugh at the memes of it because it really so sad that anyone die. It's really is sad to see anyone die from an accident. Oh God, yeah, that's true. In Nicodemus's, or not Nicodemus, sorry, in Stina Maru's Discord, the meme was awesome. It included a crunched Pepsi can. Just I'll leave it at that. But I like literally laughed out loud to myself because it was that funny. Titan was all, oh, okay. I didn't, I mean, yeah, I guess it was because one of the passengers was, well, actually I think all of the passengers they weren't North American at all. They were from all over the world. No shit. One of the men who died on board was from my hometown. That was Nicodemus. That's crazy. They knew the risk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, there's you run the risk of walking down the street, really. Do you have a no power mod? No, I don't have a no power mod, but I have universal power, so I don't have to run power lines. Because I hate power lines. Used to do what you do in the 90s, early 2000s. I know how hard it is juggling everything around. Yeah. Yeah. You can't even imagine. Technology has changed, like vehicle technology has changed so much in 20 years. Let's see. So we're in 2023. I started doing this in 99 as a career in 99. And yeah, just keeping up with vehicle technology is crazy. Crazy. The son of the guy didn't want to go. He was scared to death. Well, clearly. Not unfounded fears. Carl, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, there you go. I mean, I would have liked to have gone. I still probably would, but there's definitely a level of terrifying factor there. Why do I have my fucking headlight on? Oops. Don't talk like that. There's definitely a level of terror involved. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Boy, do you have enough motors, man? And we have enough of all of that and all of that. So we've got, I think there's 4 nodes over there, right? So I better bring more motors. But I mean, how cool would that be? I've always been fascinated with space and underwater, deep water diving, and I've always wanted to go scuba diving, even though it kind of scares the piss right out of me. But I would go do that. Just wonder what the moral of this story is. What have we all collectively learned from this experience? That is a loaded question. Yeah, the kid was only 19. That's crazy stuff. The moral of the story is, I don't know. I don't know what the moral of the story is. It could be anything. It could be don't go visit grave sites. It's don't go visit tragedy sites. It could be let's not go. Human beings should not go where human beings don't belong. There's a lot. Every time my wife cooks, I'm taking a big chance when I eat it. Let's hope she doesn't see that. Yeah, there's a lot of morals that you could pull out of that. Leave it up to the government for underwater and space exploration. Let's not privatize that stuff, which completely goes against my political stance of keeping government out of everything. The government shouldn't be involved in every aspect of our lives. Never go down unless you've got a plan for B, C, and D. That's good. I like that. Yeah, I should do my refining over here too. That's a valid point. Now I got to go all the way back over there. See, I should have set up why didn't you guys suggest that I set up a cannon? That would have made it so much easier. Just kidding. Yeah, I'll do all my refineries and stuff over here too. I think this is a slow one. Oh no, that's a 120. Okay. That is a 120. And we're going to do that. I should go get my ladders too. See, that's another thing I need to get from this fix-it shop is ladders instead of doing foundations. You and my hubby need to debate. He loves debating. So do I. I like debating with people that are willing to debate. Because you have to be, when you're debating somebody, you have to be willing to agree to disagree. You have to be willing to lose. You have to be willing to be wrong. And most people these days do not have any of those capabilities. I hate that they now, these bugs, it keeps spitting more and more of these bugs out until you go kill the nest. And they wreck nerds. Those bugs, they're painful. talk. Ah, stop talking like that. As you guys can tell, this is how I talk when I'm not live. I have a filthy, filthy mouth. It's hard to stay Facebook friendly, or Facebook. It's hard to stay YouTube friendly all the time. There's I watched this YouTuber, The Quartering, and he's always got all these funny words to like stay clean and not violate YouTube. I don't know. It's definitely a skill that I don't have. I should probably get it if I plan on doing any kind of lengthy live streams. There's a channel, but not many want to bring true data. True data. Oh, what am I? I'm playing Satisfactory. Home ad base, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have Blade Runners. I'm wearing them. Why does it seem like I'm slow? It's not nice. I just don't have a jetpack. Let's have some lunch here and see if we can't build up some of that health back. You should send me that channel. I'd be curious to see. Like, I'm always open to. Well, here, I got a funny story for you guys. For y'all. Not just the guys. So I went into a Twitch stream the other night. And I'm not going to lie. The preview of the stream, it's a girl. Actually, it's not a girl. It's a they them. The preview of the stream is what attracted me to the stream. Because, like, we're talking, like, astronomically large things. And that's what got me to go into the stream, which is exactly what they were trying to do. And so within a couple of minutes, you very quickly realize that this is a they them. And and so, like, because I don't get a lot of, where I live, I don't get a lot of exposure to, we'll call it, like, any kind of alternative lifestyles. So I was legitimately curious. So I wanted to ask them some questions. So I did. And to my surprise, I was pleasantly surprised that they were willing to answer my questions. Anyways, long story short, this person from the exact opposite spectrum, political spectrum, from me, I like fell in love with them. I'm a moderator on their channel. I'm in their Discord. I'm a mod in their Discord. And they are just like the coolest, down-to-earth people that I've ever seen. Not like the crazies that you see on Twitter and stuff like that. They just, yeah, it was weird. It was. Anyways, my point there is you have to be willing to concede, admit when you're wrong, or yeah. And just most people aren't willing to do any of that stuff. So it's hard to want to debate with people unless you share an opinion. In which case, what's the point in debating this person? If you share an opinion, you're debating nothing. That was a really long story. Really long story. For nothing. Cool people. Moral of the story, I met somebody cool on Twitch that I didn't think I would ever get along with, and I do get along with them, which is super cool. My neck is killing me. It's giving me a headache. It's been a terrible week. It's not even over for me. I still got to work tomorrow too. It's like 27 degrees outside, which means it's like 35 degrees in my shop. Ugh. All right. So I think we have another node over there in the distance. So I don't really know where I want to have my oil refining production going. Have to have somewhat open mind. Yeah. And it's, I mean, it's not like you have to be willing to change your mind. You know, like there's people out there that no matter what you say, they're, you know, they're all Trump all the time. And there's people out there that are all Biden all the time, no matter what. And it's easy to give solid evidence against both, but they, you know, people dig their heels in and they won't even hear reason, which is frustrating. And they, like, you can't debate those people. It's just, all it ends up being is, I'm trying to change your mind and you're trying to change my mind, and I'm not going to change and you're not going to change. So why are we even talking about this? Like, let's talk about something else. I have people that I consider like close friends that are on the opposite end of the political spectrum. And rather than fighting and arguing about it, we just don't talk about it, because I know their opinion. They know my opinion. We can talk about world events. We can talk about, you know, what's going on in the world. But when it comes to, you know, who would I vote for? We don't need to talk about it because we already know. I need some help with my farm setup. Can someone please help me in off topic? What is your farm setup? You should use Zoop build mode. That's a plugin, right? I had it, and then I deleted it when I thought I was going to be running update 8. You're right, I should, because this, placing one block at a time, like, what is this, 1994? At least I'm getting good at it. I think it was Build It. I was using a plugin called Build It. Is that what it's called? But if there's a Zoop build mode, oh, is that what somebody was saying earlier? Where's the Zoop? Just press R. Hold up. Hold up. Are you? Oh, what? What is this? A creature is in my way. Oh man, if you guys are gonna blow my mind right now, go away, bird. Go. Go away. Idiot. Oops. Oh, see, now I gotta completely change the way I do things. So this is click and drag now, right? Is that what that is? Oh man, I can't believe that was a built-in thing. Fail. Oh, speaking of fail. Oh, look at that. Son of a bitch. Ugh. So that's what somebody was saying earlier when I first started the stream, was where's the Zoop? I thought they were talking about sound effects. Not that. Oh my god, I want to punch myself in the face. No, I didn't know. I thought that functionality right there was part of a plugin that I had removed. So if I'm not mistaken, you can go 20 out, right? Oh, except I don't have a jetpack. I think you can go 20 out with this. Oh, maybe only 10 out. Ugh. And the spitter's gonna spit all over me now. Anyways, that's gonna totally change my my factory building abilities or something. So thanks for educating me. Plus no game audio. Yeah, I know, I shut it off. The one that I was using allowed for 20 out, but 10 is fine. Dick. This guy's gonna wreck me, isn't he? Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, so do I. I love it and I hate it. It's like a real love-hate relationship because there's so many better things that I could be doing right now. Holy shit, did you guys see that? Look at him go. That like he's like all the way into that mountain. That was amazing. There's just it's just a time suck. It's just a vacuum of time. So I always take it to a certain point and then I'm like, damn, why am I playing this game? And then I let it sit for 3 months or 6 months or whatever, and then I come back to it and I start all over again. And yeah, it's just a vicious cycle. Vicious cycle. On Rust, you can use Zone Manager to make domes, to make a PvE server, have PvP areas. You can edit the config to make them rectangular, but if you use Zone Dome to make them visible, it only works as a radius. Well, that is all true. Oh, except the rectangular. I didn't know that you could do a rectangular one. And you could run faster if you jump and crouch while running with Blade Runners. You can move really fast by sprinting, sliding, releasing, slide, jumping. Yeah, I do that. Yeah. Any idea if there's anything that could make it as a rectangle but visible? Okay, well, so first of all, I'm surprised that you have the ability of making a zone rectangular. I didn't know that that's a thing. Not that I don't believe you. I just don't know if I believe you. Oh my God, look at this. Absolute game changer right here. But as far as the visuals go, no. And there's a really weird, I don't know what you would call it. It's coded into Rust, I believe. The TCs work the same way. TCs are very much a sphere, their coverage area, and I believe the Zone Manager kind of mimics that in a way. Oh. I told you about it? I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could make rectangular zones. Wait, am I being dumb here? No, I don't know. Okay, so you're saying run, jump, crouch. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like just consistently doing it over and over again. Yeah, I gotcha. I hear you looking at me now. I have a hard time setting up my Rust server than getting my doctoral. No. Plus, you have somebody that's giving you all of the answers, and not just one somebody, but like a lot of somebody is giving you all of the answers. That's a 240, which means the other one over there should be a 120. So we've got 120, 240, so we've got 360. That's enough to get started right now. So what happens when you zoop with this? Oh, just a game changer right there. I love this community. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look at it because I'm honestly drawing. I don't remember saying that you can do rectangles because I've never done a rectangle. And yeah, so that's interesting. Yeah, the Discord is awesome. You know what? It's kind of goofy to say this, but the Discord community itself is so good that I don't spend much time in there anymore. I go in and address like issues for sure, obviously. And I go in and talk to Patreons and Discord VIPs and stuff like that, but I don't spend a lot of time in like off topic or things like that. And I should. I know that I should. I just don't. I don't have a good reason for that. That is just the natural progression of things, I guess. Wow, we only have 12 viewers on this stream. Yeah, so the whole satisfactory aspect of things was clearly a mistake. I just wanted to like kind of have a chill stream and yeah. Not popular on a basically Rust dedicated channel, which my channel isn't actually Rust dedicated, which is funny because if you looked at it, it would appear like it is, but like the channel itself is me. So it's whatever I'm doing, not Rust related. But I've made it that way. Yeah, no. Oh, that's actually a fair, Nicodemus. That's actually a fair assessment of the situation because that is exactly what happened. It's like, you know, the community's got it so together that I don't need to. Oh my God, this is. I know I'm going to keep saying this over and over, but that is a damn game changer. But yeah, so I don't have to spend. I can spend. I just don't have to spend a lot of time in there anymore. No, wrong way. This way. So what did I say? I said 240 and 120, right? I think that should be plenty because all I need is plastic and rubber going right now. I don't need anything else right now. I'll come back and deal with the rest of it later. On the size setting, you can add length, width, height. And it works nice to cover stuff like airfield, but just wish it was more visible to people entering the areas. Like, well, okay, so why don't you, if you need to be letting players know when they're entering that zone, why don't you just make an enter message and an exit message? Wouldn't that accomplish the same? Like, there's no visual indicator, obviously, but they would get notified in chat that they're entering and or exiting a zone. It's an idea. This is not a good idea. I'm like basically making this look like a monkey made it. So 120 and 240, and my pipes can carry 300. So I'm going to be backlogged by 40 all the time, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I have a really cool thing to try. I might actually try it tonight. So, okay, so just a little bit of background. So a long time ago, or quite a while ago now, a couple weeks ago, and actually BMG, you would probably remember me talking about this. I wanted to have something made so that we could have arenas or like gun game prefabs that would automatically spawn at specified times, which means we should be able to utilize the copy paste plugin, copy pasta plugin, and we should have a console command that we can use to actually trigger copy this file or paste this file name at this location, at this altitude, at this rotation. And I reached out to, I think it's Mysticos, that is the author of that plugin of Copy Pasta. And he said, yeah, no. Basically, no. The plugin doesn't have that capability. However, the paste back functionality of that plugin apparently allows you to do exactly what it is that I'm trying to do. And so, yeah, I haven't yet tried it. It was actually MJSU that suggested that I try it that way. Obviously, he's got a custom plugin that does exactly what I'm talking about. but that copy paste should be able to do that. So I'm going to try that out at some point in time. Oh, I got to deal with got to deal with heavy oil residue. So this takes 30. We have 360. Yeah, this is dumb. I'm going to have way too much. I'm going to have way too much. So if I do 3 plastic and 3 rubber, and I didn't plan that out very well, did I? Idiot. Idiot. So I'll do 3 plastic and 3 rubber. So with the rubber, I need 30. So 30, 60, 120, 180 is all I'm using up. Dumb. No, I've never played Space Engineers, no. Underclock the, yeah, exactly. I'll underclock what I need to keep it efficient. I spent all this time getting 2 refineries or 2 oil pumps going, and I only needed 1. That was my annoyance. Can we have a mod that removes the root combiner limit? There's no limit on root combiners, is there? Do you want to take that pipe back to the base, or why connecting them? Because I have to. No, I'm not taking it back to the base. I'm going to do my oil production over here. I think the limit is 18, and I use it all the time. I had no idea that there was a limit on root combiners. I don't use that. I would never use that many for sure, which would explain why I didn't know that. But so to answer the question, I don't know. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, I'll use the leftover, the heavy oil residue for fuel for sure. This was good. I'm glad I decided to do this because, yeah, the alternative was nothing at all. And that I would have just been pouty pants. No. Oh, damn it. And can we do this? That's 1, 2. We should be able to go that one. Oh, invalid. Let's go like that. Yeah, that'll work. That's a little bit goofy, but that's okay. I think you're right. I will probably enjoy that. I've done some like 100% efficiency builds. I do enjoy doing that. Like I'll build like a separate factory that is just for like motors or something like that. And the goal is to make it 100% efficient. So that's actually super fun. I do enjoy that. All right. All right. So we've got 20 heavy oil coming out of rubber. We should have 20 coming out of here too for plastic. 10. Okay, so we've got 60. We've got 90 in total. 90 heavy oil residue that we have to deal with in total. Fuel power plant has 960 refineries. What? You have build mode vertical as well. You will make foundation walls or pillars. Yeah. Okay, let's try that. Y'all are teach me stuff. So go vertical. No. Wow. I seen that when you all showed me that earlier. I seen the vertical and then I forgot to come back to it to see what it actually did. Awesome. Game changer. Game changer. Wouldn't that be like rateable bases linked to an event timer to spawn? No. Okay, so the concept behind it is I have the events manager interface, and I have like 4 or 5 different events, but I ended up shutting it down because after a wipe I had to actually physically go in and respawn that arena. And because wipes happen on Thursdays and grown-ups have jobs, or most grown-ups have jobs, I'm always at work during wipe, which means the arena can't be spawned until I get home, which means if somebody actually joins one of those events, they spawn out in the middle of nowhere and fall to their death because the spawn file doesn't make sure that there's a base, or it doesn't make sure that there's something for them to land on. It'll spawn them up in the sky somewhere. And so I ended up shutting that off. Why is that not giving me a line? Piss on you. Is it because I was too close to the other one? Probably. And yeah, so I wanted to completely automate that process. And I know that copy paste has the functionality to do that. It just it doesn't have the functionality to do that, but it's right there. Like, it does everything that we need it to do. You can make it do X and Y, you just can't make it do Z, which I think is dumb. Sorry, but can someone tell me in chat what F1 command is after installing backpack and giving permission so that everyone can use it? It's not showing up when I restart. Can someone in chat what F1 command is after installing backpack and giving permission so that everyone can use? It's either backpack.open or just backpack. But F1 command? It's not an F1 command, it's just a chat command. But you should be binding the functionality to a key. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Well, that's the permission, backpack.use. Yeah, bind b backpack. Yeah, so it's not backpack.open. It's just bind b backpack. So we have 90 heavy oil residue to deal with as well. 90. And I don't know if I have... Do I have anything that I can do with it? That'd be silly to not have anything to do with it. So petroleum coke, and then I can, because I'm not ready for that yet, I could burn that off, or I could turn it into fuel, or I could split it into 2 and I could do half of it doing petroleum coke and the other one doing residual fuel. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Yeah, I'm not ready for fuel though, is the problem. I mean, I guess I could just turn it into a power plant fuel. Yeah, okay. And then I'll have to come back later and change it up for petroleum coke. That's fine. That is fine. So that's 60 per minute. So we need 2 of those. We need 2 of these going here. I don't really know. This is just temporary. I'm going to come back and clean this up later. Ah, damn it. Ran out of motors. Zoop. Now, first of all, these questions are all covered in the video for backpacks, and I think I have like 17 videos on backpacks. Hey DJ, that's awesome. I'm very happy to hear that. That's what this is all about. You know what? In actual fact, that is exactly why this channel exists, because so many people helped me out along the way that I really wanted to give something back. And that's exactly how this channel came to be. Rares, I'm not done. I just placed it there because I wanted to figure out where things were going to be. But I'm going to actually move it and put it right in front of the other one. No, because I'll have to leave at least 3 spots there, because I have to deal with the rubber and the plastic that are coming out of the refineries. Plus I have to deal with the piping that will take it into the other ones. But I think I left 6 spaces there, and I think that's way too many. I should be able to do it in like 3. I could set up a cannon that would shoot me over there. Except that I'd probably die when I landed, wouldn't I? The so what I ended up with there was, I think there's 3 or 4 people that came to the table with wanting to write articles and stuff like that. And one of them was kind of like a okay, let me see what you can do. So like they submitted me something in the first day, and it was good. It was a great starting off point, but in the meantime I was also writing the same article, and mine is at like 8 pages right now, and it's not done. And I didn't want to be like, no, that's not really good enough, because like when I'm writing a script for a video, I have to turn off everything I know about what it is that I'm doing, and I need to be able to look at the situation from somebody that has no experience doing what I'm doing. So I can't skip over those teeny tiny little details that just come naturally to people that have been doing this for a long time. And so when writing an article, you have to do the same thing. And so it's turning into a, it's turning into a ridiculously long article, but it's because of all of those little tiny details along the way that you can't forget, that if you do leave them out, a first person, somebody that's setting up a server for the very first time and they're using this article as the reference point, they're going to be completely screwed by leaving out one of those tiny little details. Yeah, I know. And I wanted it to be like a 1-pager. I did. And yeah, 8 pages, and it's not done. Like I actually spend like an hour or 2 on it a night, and I've been on it every night this week. And yeah, it's dumb. It comes down to what I do with my day job intermingled into this, obviously. Everything is so detail oriented. I don't want to miss anything. And I feel like if I do miss something, it's a failure, which is kind of a sneak peek into my psyche a little bit, because that's kind of gross, actually. So yeah, you're right. I should be able to do this with 3. I'll leave 3 full spots there. That's probably still more than what there should be, but like I said, I'll probably come back and clean that up later anyways. So that one will be fuel. That one will be fuel. And then we've got these 3 are all plastic. I set up the the overlay that you're seeing there right now. I set that up a long time ago, and I've never actually streamed this game, so I've never gotten any feedback about the fact that you can't see my toolbar. So is that annoying, or what do y'all think of that? Kind of funny, actually, that like I said, I created it a really long time ago, and I've never streamed this game since then. I used to want to stream this game. In fact, tonight I almost streamed this on Twitch instead of YouTube, because I didn't want to mix up Satisfactory with Rust. But then I decided that it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. Awkward. All the things I care about by Mr. Blue. Yeah, exactly. We're in the process of writing, getting started with your modded server guides for Oxide now. Well, maybe you should take a look at the one that I've already written. I mean, obviously there's some personal idiosyncrasies involved in my writing, but it might be a good starting off point. It'll be on my website, hopefully. Well, I would say hopefully by the end of this week, which is technically tomorrow, but it's not going to be on there tomorrow. Yeah, well, okay, so if I need to cram it into 3 pages, I'm just going to increase my borders and decrease my font. Does that count? Aaron, how's it going? Aaron Natasha. I think it's Aaron, right? Don't need to see it. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot I had asked about that. So, what are we going to do here? We can just do a short and stumpy guy. Let's do... I don't know. What's this going to look like? Is this going to follow... Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Except let's go like this instead and go like that. Boom. And we can put a connector in the middle, or a, what you call it. And we need to run all 6 of these into that one. So that'll be, that one can go right there. Now I don't know what I want this to look like. Do we have a resource, possibly an article or video about the business of Rust? Owning a server, paying for stuff, how many mods are too much, how to keep players happy, playing and hopefully paying. We don't have an article like that. And that is a great idea. I actually really like the concept of that kind of an article, but I don't think it would be a 1 or 2 page thing, because that gets pretty in depth. The business of Rust is quite extensive. You want to help us out writing bits for our official docs? I definitely wouldn't be opposed to that. I think you'll find that I'm a little bit verbose though, which is why I need an editor, so I could do the start, and then it would have to go to an editor and get cleaned up. Could always move the banner to the top instead if the menu is along the bottom. Yeah, it's just my toolbar, like my hotbar. It's not really important that you all see it. That was way back. Actually, looking back on it now, oh, it follows the top too. Oh, right. I have my Patreon up there too, covering the early access. That's funny. I did that so long ago. I think that was when I first got started doing vector designs or something like that. I'm not sure. Yeah, yeah. You are correct on the H thing. But no, I was talking about the bar where it says SRT Bull and Twitter and Instagram. That's what I was talking about there. All right, so we're gonna do. We got to leave enough room for the bumpity bumps. So if we're gonna do that there, we got to come out to, and we're gonna do this one there and come out to. This game both hurts and makes my OCD happy at the same time. But it can be too much too. There are times where it's like, oh my God, I just have to stop because you're never going to get it perfect. So stop trying and failing. So we'll go out to there and we'll go out to here. When they introduced the different bending methods for pipes, that was like the greatest thing ever, in my opinion. So if I put these both together, that would actually work. That will work. Like so. Right? And then I can bring this one along the middle and put it right there, right? How does everyone feel about that? I don't like it. Do you like it? I don't like it. But it'll work for now. And then we need to deal with our output. Took me 500 hours. What's up, Thomas? How's it going? Sofa King, does that mean that you're interested in writing said article, or at least putting together some concepts, some ideas that you might eventually like to share with the class? The business of Rust is a complicated topic. There is so much, there's such a dark side of the business. Some things are so top secret. Friendships have been lost over the business of Rust. It's frustrating. Where's the timer? What timer? What timer are you looking for? I don't have a timer. So what's everybody doing this weekend? I should be going camping, however, I'm not. I'm going to a staff function with the wife's company instead of going camping. Need to set one fuel refinery to 50% to consume just 30. Correctamundo, because I only have 90 heavy oil coming out. That is correct. Birdie. Fish. Swimmy thing. Coding for server. I'm working on 100 plugins. Got to be done before next wipe. Cool. Before next wipe. So what? That gives you a week, hey? Week is enough time to get that set up. A rough start, anyways. You might need some extra time for refining the details. I need to speed up production of my steel beams. I think I only have one machine doing steel beams. Let's go have a look. Yeah, sorry, man. I still don't know what the timer is. Are you talking about the production rate of that refinery? That can't be the case. So we've got, oh yeah, see, look at how slow these are going. No wonder it's taken me forever to get any steel beams going. So that's this guy right here. 15 per minute is our production rate. That's interesting. This wasn't supposed to back up. Why did that back up? I'm just going to go shut off this iron ore. I'll figure that out later, though. I should leave it running. Doesn't matter. So eventually, Thomas, because you bring that up, I will be doing server reviews. I'm going to gather I probably want to do it with 3 or 4 like professional server developers. And we're basically just going to come in and do like a big review of your server, what needs to change, some ideas, some concepts that you should introduce. Yeah, so like when it comes time, we're actually going to we're kind of gonna do, I want to do like a draw type of thing. So like, you know, if you want to have your server reviewed or whatever, you would enter a draw, or maybe Patreons, or I don't know, something like that. That's where we're gonna select these servers from. Oh, I got you. Talking about rushing yourself for perfection when you have all the time in the world. That is true. That is very fair. Yeah, Mr. Blue. Do you even have a server? Coming from the guy that doesn't play Rust. Yeah, I've got all the time in the world. It's only 6:30. Oh, wow, we've been streaming for an hour and a half already. That's crazy. I didn't have a topic in mind for tonight's stream, so y'all are making the time kind of blow past. So we need to go explore this island. I want to know if there's something out there yet. Any future Satisfactory streams, or is this a one-time stream? No, it's definitely not a one-time thing, that's for sure. Honestly, I can play Satisfactory completely mindlessly. So Okay, then yes, absolutely. You cannot explore that island. Oh, really? Asked you earlier if you wanted to help us with the docks. Yeah, I said that I would, except that I'm a little bit verbose. I have a little bit of the verbal diarrhea. No, I'm not at aluminum yet. I have before, just not on this one. Yeah, I know there's a world limit. It starts causing you damage if you start going outside the limit. I just didn't realize that that island was on the outside of that. Yeah, exactly. What was I doing? Oh yeah, storage. Storage containers. Yeah, we can do one there. We'll do one there. For plastic, we'll run this out like so donkey. And we'll do the same with this guy. Okay, and then we need to deal with the fuel. Here, I'm going to change this to 50% right now because if I don't, I'll forget. And so that means we have 20. We have 60 fuel that we can utilize. And because I don't have any method of storage, oh look, I can't even use it yet. Damn it. You know if we'll ever be able to visit other islands in Rust to raid? Yes. That functionality is absolutely coming to official servers for sure. And as soon as it becomes available on official servers, I'm sure the plugin community is going to figure out a way to make it so that we can do that on community servers as well. It's called Nexus. Are you making packaged fuel or just fuel generators? I was going to just do fuel power generation, but I don't have that blueprint yet. So I could do storage for now and hopefully go and get my, I only have the small storage tank. This was really piss poorly planned out. Damn it. Yeah, so Yell Nuts, yeah, we're gonna be able to visit other islands soon-ish. But there's gonna be some stipulations there. So it's not like if the aftermarket or if the modding community figures out a way to make it so that we can cross over from server to server with the stuff on our person, there's going to be limitations. So like gather rates are going to matter. Even stack sizes should matter. So like we have to make it, we have to prevent people from coming from like 100 times server and going into like a 2 times server or a vanilla server. And just because they would just come in and wipe everybody out. So that functionality would have to be built into that process. You can unlock with your current tier. It sounds like Rares knows this game like the back of his hand. I would suggest using the oil for rubber and plastic, then use the byproduct to my petroleum coke and use that coke for coal generators. Transporting that all the way across to the other side. Ugh, what a nightmare. That would be a good idea though. That's what I was gonna do. You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. It's a long ways that I have to transport the petroleum coke though. Okay. Okay. So we need to get... Sorry, I gotta go back to the main base though. I need to figure this out. Because if I only need like a little bit of like rubber or plastic or whatever to get... Actually, no, because then I gotta make computers for the fuel generators too, right? I think. Let me just get back to base here and figure it out. I don't have assemblers yet, so that's going to make a difference. Assemblers is the next, I think, is my next skill level or tier level or whatever. I know it with my eyes closed. That's impressive. I thought I knew this game pretty well. It's actually kind of fun though, because I really only come back and play after they push an update. So like every time I come back, it's the kind of new features to it, which is pretty cool. Rubber, heavy mod frames, and comps for fuel gens. Okay, so no computers. Oh, you comps. Okay, yeah. So I would need to. Thank you for helping my wife with our servers. It has given me a bit of free time. That's great. I didn't know that I'm sorry if you can hear that lawnmower in the background. My neighbor's mowing the lawn. I didn't know that I was helping your wife, but happy to help. If you want to use the petroleum coke for coal generators, put them in the oil production cause you have water. Put them at oil production. Oh, put the coal generators at production. I gotcha. Darius, how's it going? Welcome. Big C, just funny, man. Yeah, I know. I think computers is actually my next thing too. Computers, assemblers, or not assemblers. The big one, the 4-slot one. What is that? Yeah, assembler. All right, let's go back to the hub and see what's going on. I don't even have a target on my thing there. All right. So we just did this one and blah, blah, blah. So we can do fuel. And the next one is going to be industrial manufacturing, which gives me computers and the manufacturer. That's the 4-slot thing that I was just talking about. And I do need modular engines and adaptive control unit for my space tower thing. And then here we can do packaged fuel and gas mass. I don't care about that. Where is... Oh, it's not till tier 6. I got to finish this whole tier first. So that means I have to do... I'm going to have to convert it into coke for right now. And then I can go back and change that to fuel later. That's okay. I need to make sure that I have enough for an awesome sink so I can get rid of the petroleum coke, because I'm not ready for it yet. But I might as well get paid some tickets on that jazz right now, right? Right? All right. No. I know you don't have to finish one to go to the next one. It hurts my brain to skip steps, and it's up here. It's my own thing. I can't go ahead. It's so dumb. I know. Did they patch the BP table bug that disconnected players with an inflated buoy? Did they patch the BP table bug that disconnected players with an inflated buoy? I have no idea what that means. Does anybody know what that means? Research table. Okay. Did they patch the research table bug that disconnected players with an inflated buoy? Nope, still doesn't make sense. Okay, it isn't patched yet. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I do. Yep. You put a pool floaty in a research table and it would make people crash. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't know that. On all my servers, I always have all of the BPs unlocked. I probably shouldn't say that. You know, there's people out there that would run into me playing on my own servers. It's the best trap ever. Nice. All right, so we're gonna turn this into petroleum coke for now, and we're gonna run this into an awesome sink for now. So we're gonna use up. I need to make sure that this is still gonna balance out right. So this is gonna wait. So we've got 40. And damn it, now that means I need another machine. Damn it. Well, this just got super annoying. Do I get the 8 or the Ultra? I'm getting, oops, that's backwards. I'm getting the Ultra. This one is a 5, so I haven't bought a new one in a couple of years. I have, up until 5, I had bought each new one that comes out. And I said when I got the 5, I was like, okay, I'm done. I got to stop buying them. And then the Ultra came out, and I was like, damn it, now I need that one. Okay, so we've got 90 heavy coming out, so that's 40, 40, and this one needs to be 10. Can I change it here? No, I can't. So what is that, 25? Oops. 25%, yeah, right. Sorry. Did I really just need to math that out? Yep, apparently I did. So another thing I really enjoy about this game is, like, you could just go along and, like, kind of fumble your way through it, but, like, you can actually, like, train your brain to, like, do quick math. And the balancing of things is pretty fun if you're into that kind of stuff. Oops. And then we need an awesome sink, and we're going to just dump that right about like so. Like so, and we've got, what did we say? So that's 30 coming out of there, and there should be 120. So 240, 270 in total. This one will work just like that. All right. And I forget how much actual crude we can use. So let's just, I think it's too much, right? So we've got 240 coming out of this guy. I'm probably going to run out of power. Oh, that's a problem. If I run out of power over here, it means I got to walk all the way back because I won't be able to hypertube. Damn. Balancing is fun to get I do not like balancing nuclear power. I hate balancing nuclear power. Not going to lie. Mine's at 4 first and only one I've had for years. Yeah, I have a 4 too. I gave away my 1, so I currently still have a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. I swap back and forth between my, no, I don't. I don't have a 4. I have a 3 and a 5. And my 3 I wear at work, and my 5 I wear when I'm out. It's like my good one. Since you don't have power poles, does that mean you can fly infinitely with the hover pack? No, I don't think so. With the hover pack, it'll draw power from like these power points on my existing machines. Where's my power points? I think they're on the front of the refineries, right? Yeah. So it'll draw power from these. So I have to have enough machines around. But I can still run power lines if I wanted to. No, Mr. Blue, the Ultra, I mean, what is it? So I think it's 44 mils. It's not too big. This one is actually small on my wrist. It's the big, like the 5 is the biggest one before the Ultra, right? Lizard Mods, what's going on, man? No, this is on update 7. Yeah, so with the I have had the what is it called? The power pack? No. Hover pack. I have had that on a previous factory, and yeah, I found that I had to actually place power poles if I wanted to go infinitely. All right, so we've got plastic is coming. Why do we not have? Oh, I didn't turn on this other machine yet. Residual rubber. You're a meathead, man. I set all these machines up wrong. I don't know how I did that. Okay. All right, so we got rubber going. We got heavy. Do we have heavy coming yet? We've got heavy coming right there. Cool. And then we'll start producing some petroleum coke right here. All right. We should be good. Should be. No, I didn't. I will. Is it 60? Oh yeah, 300. 300 in total because of the pipe limitations, right? Okay. All right, Simeon. Oh yeah, 1:42 a.m. It is time for you to go to bed. You have yourself a great evening. Stay safe, be smart, make good choices, all of that good stuff. I heard a cool one the other day. Something like if you can't be smart, at least be careful. No, if you can't be careful, at least I forget. If you can't be smart, at least be careful. I think that's how it went. The head lift on it should be 10 meters, right? From factory. I didn't turn it on. Are you serious? Idiot. Head lift is, it doesn't say. Why doesn't it say? I think it's 10 meters though, right? When do we start hitting something with a rock? Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, I thought I'd change it up a little bit, and there are some Rust things that I should / could be doing right now. I just wanted to have a chill, just kind of a chill stream with y'all. And Satisfactory allows me to like turn my brain pan off. It's hot as hell in here right now. It is 29 degrees in my office right now. Getting tired of summer. All right. Oh, look at this. Look at this rookie move. Look at that. I'm embarrassed. Don't worry. I got it. People that are like actually OCD, I'm not like diagnosed OCD or anything like that. I just like things being a certain way. Like imagine playing this game and you were actually OCD. Whew. Things would break. Look on the pipe to check. Oh, okay. $20 by default. I thought it was 20 as well. And then I seen some. I was doing water the other day, and it said 10, which I thought was strange. That's the pipe. It's not showing me head lift. I think you're just kidding. Flow rate. I got nothing. I got nothing. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Satisfactory. That's the funny part about it is it's incredibly satisfying. And this is all good. This is not backing up. And we've got not quite 200 plastic. We've got just about 200 rubber. So we're just about ready to go get industrial manufacturing done. Yeah, it's all filled. It should be good to go. You can see the head lift in the menu. Is it powered? Yeah, everything's powered. I use universal power, so I don't have to run power lines anywhere. Yeah, that's true. Lizard, that is true. This won't be far enough though. I can put a pipe on it, or a pump, and then I get what you're saying. Oh yeah, see, like it's going all the way down there to. Ah, shit. Poop dinks. Did you all see what just happened there? Damn. Damn. I got cocky there. That's what happened. I knew that I should have checked it and I didn't because everything was going so well. Epic fail. No, I know that I don't need a pump for sure. But we are just going to go for a real quick hike here. And we're going to see what's going on. Yeah. Anyone ever played the OG inspiration for Factorio and Satisfactory? Industrial craft for Minecraft Forge. I don't know what any of those words mean. I was kind of given the impression that Factorio was like the first version of Satisfactory. I've seen that. I've never played it myself. It kind of looks like a two-dimensional version of Satisfactory, kind of. Do you prefer to run your servers on Linux or Windows? I prefer to run my servers off of Pterodactyl, which is Linux. And it's not because it's Linux, it's because it's Pterodactyl. That was an absolute game changer with me anyways. My first interaction with a Pterodactyl panel was when I first became introduced to icedhost.com. They're the ones that introduced me to the Pterodactyl panel, and I will never go. In fact, I can't believe the companies out there that have not implemented the Pterodactyl panel for themselves. It's so customizable. You can do so many cool things with it, and it makes server setup a dream for all of your clients that are using your service. And why wouldn't you want to make it as easy as humanly possible? I've seen, like, I don't want to dog on anybody in particular, but like there's some hosting services out there that I don't know what the dog's breakfast is that they decided to build for their panels, but they're just a joke. Anyways, kind of a bit of a rant there. Ever done any Rust legacy admin work? I haven't. So I was first introduced to Rust in 2015, well after legacy was done. It was still around in 15, but there was no further development on it. And so no, to answer your question, no. I do like the throwbacks that they're doing to the legacy stuff, though. Some skins they're doing. I'm betting that the when they do a building skin material for wood or twig, maybe one of those two, I'm hoping is going to be a throwback to legacy, but I obviously have no idea. Tarot is not customizable at all. It's such a pain to make changes. I understand what you're saying. It's not easy, but it's doable. It's funny. Here's the reason why I say that. So I go to, so for those that don't know, or maybe don't know, I'm partnered with icetoast.com, and whenever I come across something on the panel or something that now I know you can hear that, something that I know needs to be changed, it won't take long. I don't have a very big lawn. They just do it, and it's, within a couple of days they have either done exactly what it is that I've asked them to do, or something very, very similar, which accomplished the same thing. So, but yeah, I know that it's not easy. It's just customizable. All right, so what happened here? So we've got all three of these guys, or all of these guys going. Let's see. So max consumption is definitely higher than my max production, but that doesn't really explain what happened. But at least we have power back. Let's go over there and see what I can figure out. The amount of hours I've wasted updating Ice Toast white page. Oh, so wait. I didn't know that you did that. Hey, funny man, welcome. I'm new too. I'm brand new. Not even joking. Look, you look like my geography teacher. I'm not your geography teacher, I promise. So all of the coal burners are going. What happened? I mean, I know that my production is low, but it's not that low. I should have switched everything over to petroleum coke. That's what I should have done. It's got to be water. I must have had a water issue. Really good at geography and history. That's besides the point. How are you, and what do you do when you stream? Typically, I would do... interesting. What would I normally be doing on a stream? I like to bring panelists on, people that are much smarter than me, so that they can talk about whatever projects they're working on. A couple weeks ago we had Mr. Blue on. I've had the guys from CodeFling on talking about carbon. See, it happened again. I'm going to have Mr. Blue on hopefully soon, discussing some changes coming to UMod. I don't know where we're at with that, and I'll definitely touch base with him privately to see what the process is, how the process is going there. It's not a water issue. Typically my streams are very Rust related. This is an abnormal situation where I just felt like chatting with y'all and playing a game and being silly, and yeah. Yeah, I know that you used to work for ISOS. I just didn't know that you were involved with that aspect of things. Put more coal generators at the oil factory to remediate. That's actually a really good idea. I'll do that. I'll switch everything to petroleum coke Except I'll have to... Okay, we're going to explore that. I think you're on the right track there, though. So, Facile says, SRT Bowl, I'm a big fan of yours. Could you be so kind as to ask me a question? Which means they want me to ask them a question. So, Facile, here's your question. Where in the world are you? With a name like that, I'm assuming you are somewhere like Spanish. I have a server on the Rust community. I wanted to know how to add a chat plugin to send automated messages. There's a couple of different ways you can do that. So you could do Smart Chatbot, which I really like, which I have a video on. You should check that out. Or you could do advert messages, which is just cycles through a bunch of predetermined messages. Q&A about plugins. Yeah, Lizard, that's typically what I do. Yeah, that's right. But I don't want the server to be modded. How does a community default vanilla server use custom chat? No, you can't. Anytime... That's a gray area right there, what you're talking about. So technically, anytime you change the gameplay, you're no longer allowed to be on the community list. And changing chat is technically changing gameplay. Now that being said, a lot of people use better chat. How loud is that lawnmower? God, I hope it's not killing your guys' ears. There wasn't a water issue. You had a spike when all the oil production turned on and it peaked over the production limit. Yeah, I'm going to go back and check that. Yeah, Mr. Blue, he's got a couple of questions to answer for sure that we'll need to connect privately on and see where things are at. Okay, 14 years old. History, geography, clan at my school. Trying to know more about math and English. Cool. Basically helped out with everything that was needed to keep everything running. Now I'm not involved anymore other than some random things for GSK sometimes. So did you come in before Dennis left? Or did you come in to do what Dennis was doing? Sean wanted to have a PvE server with PvP zones. I'm shocked at how many people are asking for exactly that. Recommending settings for plugins, maybe a topic to cover. That's a really good idea, and I wouldn't mind doing that for sure. Honestly, what I would have to do in that case is bring on some people onto the stream that do PvE, because I don't. I hate PvE. Yeah, auto broadcast, that's another good one. Yeah, math isn't easy for everybody. Math is easy for me, but I know that there's people out there that do not like math and just cannot. They can't math. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not too loud. The funny thing is like my grass doesn't need to be cut. I don't really know why he's cutting the grass. Okay, we need to deal with this power issue. So, I'm just gonna drop down. Oh, no, I'm not. I need to figure out what's going on here. What do we need? We need a rotor for that, right? We'll just do a couple of rotors here real quick. He won't be very long on the lawn. That'll go away here soon. Ah, 10. Work together with Dennis. Oh, lost it. Chat changes are usually allowed in community. Okay, but that's not an official opinion. And if somebody... I really like to caution people on that, because if somebody were to come across your server and be like, no, 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 that's not allowed on community servers. Oh, what am I doing? And then you end up blacklisted or something like that. That's just something that nobody wants to deal with. What am I looking for? Let's do this. So it's compacted coal, right? Compacted coal is coal and... Okay, now I'm confused. Somebody was talking about using... Because you can't use petroleum coke in a refinery, can you? Or in a coal... This would be hilarious if you can. Are you saying that I can run petroleum coke directly into my coal burner? I hope that's not the case, because otherwise I'm dumb. Maths has a very bad rep. My biggest gripe is when you are ineffectively taught it, and that's what makes most people grow to hate it. That's actually a valid point. However, this game seems awesome, and I've never heard of it. It's Satisfactory. It's awesome. It's a huge time vacuum, though, so make sure you've got some time to dedicate. However, Nicodemus, these newfangled ways of doing math, I don't know, man. I don't know. I better grab some more rotors on the way. I guess I'm maybe too old school to, you know, the old dogs learning new tricks thing. I like math. I'm good at math, but I'm not good at the new way that they do math, if that makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna run. We need to make sure that we have enough. So we've got lots of plates and lots of cables. All right, we're good there. So I'm gonna switch this all over to petroleum coke, and we're gonna run that into a refinery instead of fuel. No, instead of running it into the awesome sink, because that's what I'm doing with it currently. Yeah, time vacuum is an understatement. I don't know how to express it better than that. Like, you can easily sit down and lose, you just lose 8 hours. Like, boom, all of a sudden it's 8 hours later. I've sat down at my desk, and what I thought was just a couple minutes later, looked outside and it was dark out. I've done that numerous times. It's ridiculous. And running across this beam right now, paying attention to my phone and not where I'm going, I'm lucky I didn't fall right off of there. What? Big C, what? What new way? Didn't you read my Apple and AK problem? I didn't see an Apple or AK problem. I'm sorry. It worked yesterday and tomorrow. You're losing me, man. Oh, shit. Idiot. Oh my god, I want to punch myself. The point of the game is to create a factory. I need to get to shallower land so I can build back up, because there's no way I'm swimming across there. The point of the game is to build a factory that completely automates the production of various different things. Yeah, it's awesome. But it's a huge time waster. Oh yeah, look at that, see. So this is the first time I've been on this island, and I'm told that you can't go on this island without taking damage. Oh, Jesus, I'm taking damage. All right, so you're not allowed on the island. Fine, I won't go on the island then. Why is it doing that now? Oh, because I gotta change my 4, change it back to Zoop. There we go. That's better. All right, back in business. Read up and chat about 2 minutes. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Mr. C, Mr. C, Mr. C. If I give you an apple and then shot you with an AK and take the apple back, how many apples do you have? If I give you an apple and then I shot you with an AK and take the apple back, how many apples do you have? 0. I'd be dead. ETA to oil plant, 4 minutes. I mean 30 minutes. Yeah, exactly. Sorry. This whole yeah, piss poor planning. What I should have done is grabbed my factory cart and just drove. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's totally mindless, except for the math, I guess. He has space elevator parts that he needs to deliver. You can see what order he needs to fill on the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Yep. The point is we don't feel so bad not have many friends. It was for funny man math. Sorry. When you have to explain a joke to somebody, you shouldn't have told the joke to somebody because they're dumb. Me, this guy. Yeah, my chat. So most of the people that you see in this chat, they're very Rust-centric people. This entire community is built around the game of Rust, not Satisfactory. I just decided that I'd throw them a wrench into the program. And yeah, I mean, so far it's been fun. The viewership is definitely lower than what I'm used to, but that's okay. I just wanted to get together with everyone and see where everyone's at. Nobody did tell me about what they were planning on doing for the weekend. Hook up the hypertube. I can't. I don't have any power. I should be doing the jump and crouch. You are correct. I should be doing that. That would be much more quicker, faster. What I should do is macro that action. You are correct. All right, so we have, what do we have? 90 coming out of here? No. Yeah. Oh no, 120 plus, so 240, 270, right. 270 we've got. I knew that. So we've got 270 coming out. Let's so how many coal generators can we use? The funny thing is I don't know. So if I bring in water from, well, I guess that's another part of it is, do I need water? Yes, I need water. Okay. All right. I did. There's petroleum coke right there. So we can use 25 per minute and we've got 270 to use up. So we've got plenty. We've got plenty of petroleum coke to use up. Rust is life. Rust is life. There's so many of us in this chat, in this community, that like everything we do is Rust related, which is, I don't know, kind of sad but kind of awesome at the same time. We've so many of us have built, well, me for example, like I've built a YouTube career and my own servers out of a game that at the time was $13. It's not that anymore, but it was when I first got into the game. Oh, I see. So that gets a little bit weird when you do vertical when you're on zoop mode. That's okay. Yeah, so like so many of us have yeah, like it's a job in a lot of ways to a lot of people. Plus it's a super fun game. It's also a super frustrating game. Rust, I mean, not Satisfactory. Satisfactory is not really frustrating. Raw, how's it going? I'm doing all right. How are you doing? So 11 plus a 20%. Okay. I assume you're talking to not me because yeah, of course I have a Steam account. So I'm gonna assume that you're not talking to me. 1, 2, 3, and go on the 4th. 1, 2, 3, go on the 4th. 1, 2, 3, go on the 4th. Oops. I don't know how much water we're gonna need, but it's gonna be a ton, I'm sure. Oops. And where is my, there it is, 0. I just about got really mad at myself because I didn't make sure that I had, I guess I didn't know that at the time that I needed water production over here. Oops, I gotta finish these. Ah, stop. Is this 3? It is. Oh, look at that. That was not planned. I did not count that out. That was totally a fluke right there. Whoa, why isn't that locking into place? Or snapping? Autopilot for minicopter. That's an interesting idea. How would you tell it where to go? That's supposed to snap, I thought. Or is that a build thing that I had going before that I don't have going right now? Let's go with that. So let's bring, so what did you say? You said 10. Well, we're not going to do 10. Damn it. We're not going to do 10. So let's do, if we split here and split here, plus bring in water, I better move that over just a yip a bit. Let's do like 5. And then I'll overflow the leftover petroleum coke into an awesome sink. How about that? Again, this is all temporary because once I get to the next level, I will tear everything down and start over and actually start building my real factory. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I did 6. All right, fine. We'll do 6. And I've never done this with petroleum coke before, so I have no idea how much water is going to be required. Oops. So we're going to learn that at the same time. Learning gems? Not sure what you mean. Pretty sure that exists. Yeah, I have no idea. The autopilot thing, I've never, if it does exist, I've never heard of it, but that doesn't mean anything. It's not like I'm the, I don't have all the answers. I don't have any of the answers. I just regurgitate everyone else's information. Yep. You heard it here first. Tyler, how's it going? You're welcome. The Rust Admin Academy itself is comprised of so many more people other than just myself. There are so many people involved, behind the scenes people. You can't even imagine, actually. All right, so it's just going to tell me how much water. So 45 per. So I should be able to use 1. So that's 45.90. So 2 of them would be 180. So that should work, because I think a water pump will do, does it do 300 or does it do 150? Oh, 120. So I need 1 water pump for 2 of those coil burner, what you call it. Okay. Oh, this is not an MK3. You are correct. It will be. Great. Where is my MK3? There we go. It's hilarious. It, like, you're being the me for Rust. I'm getting a kick out of it, actually. Okay. Well, you're obviously talking about, like, in real life, learning about crystals and stuff. I'm going to assume. I really want to... How am I going to do this? I need to bring up... I have 6 machines and 2 of these can do each, so I want to bring all 3 of them together right here. Am I going to have enough room over here? Yeah, so I'll come along here and I'll go across here with each. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Just got to get rid of this stanchion right here. And we'll bring them up right here. Middle, middle, middle. These ones can go full height though. Right? Yeah, this will work. The other one over down here though is gonna screw me, isn't it? Let's go this way. Let's go up 2. Oh, that worked. I'm amazed that worked. I didn't think it would. Can be merged on the same pipe. And can it though? Well, yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, that's true. Because I can do 300. Yeah, you're right. I totally could have done that way. You're right. Just looked on the website, can't find it. Message Razor. Maybe it was something that he was working on that I was testing. The autopilot. Literally read play Rust and joined. No, talking Rust and playing Satisfactory. I actually like flying the minicopter as well. I actually take a certain amount of pride in how good at it I am, which is might sound arrogant, but I'm good. Oh, this just got gross. This just got gross. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 1, 2. And then we're gonna go, no, I can't do that. I have to leave it at that height. See, this is what happens. It's like I can't have a different level, or it hurts my brain, which is sucky. So if I bring that out here, go up one level, because that's what I gotta do. Come out here, go up one level, connect these together. Oh man, this just looks like cancer. Just nasty. I'm not happy with this. I forget to raise that up. I did. See? So this is what I don't like. So that one was one level up, and I forgot to raise this one, so now my pipe looks bent. So then I gotta undo all of this and do it over again. And don't forget to raise it up one bump. Yeah. That's what it's like in my brain. I don't like clipping, and I'm intentionally setting this up to clip. That's what's happening. Yeah, see, it's going to clip across that splitter right there. I should be ashamed of myself right now. That's got to go right in the middle. This one's got to go right in the middle. Like that. And then I can bring this other pipe over like so. That's going to go in the middle. Back 2, up 1 level. That's right in the middle, up 1 level, and boom, shalakalaka right there. And one more. Oh, that's not going to work. I can't have that. So instead, I'm going to make it worse and go back 1 spot like that. Oops. What you're seeing right now, live on stream, is my brain having a meltdown. That's what's happening. And that one's going to go right here in the middle on the outside row, back 1. Nope. Oh, see, I've already fucked it all up. This is a disaster. And all of this just to get power going, just to get the power back on. Oh yeah, see, I don't like that. That pipe's clipping. I'll have to fix that. Oh, it's because this one's wrong. That I can fix. That I can fix right quick. So this should be in the middle. Yeah, that's what happened. See, now look at how much better that's going to look. See? I'm not crazy. Well, I am, but Okay, so let's test this out. I'm hearing mini copper showdown. Yeah, that'd be actually kind of fun. Go. Give me lots more power. We gotta wait for the water to get up here, which could be a problem because the water might not get up here before the fuse blows again, which is unfortunate, but we'll have to deal. It does take a couple of days to get the sense of scale. That is true. All right, so we've got this pipe is going, this pipe's going, this guy, oh, this guy's going now too. Okay, good, good. So we don't have a relief mechanism, so we are going to back up eventually with petroleum coke because I don't have, or I don't think I have. Do I have smart splitters? No, I don't. So I don't have smart splitters yet, so I'll have to manually deal with that. Let's check and see what our production rate is. Yeah, see, it's still not good. Ah, what a mess. This is a mess. What a disaster. I totally forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was doing that milestone. So we've got enough rubber and we've got enough plastic. Beauty. So let's just get this milestone out of the way and we'll head back over to the main part of the factory. And then we're going to have to start dealing with a bunch of that stuff. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed. It was bad. That was just thrown together real quick. You need to set all the water extractors to 90% production. Yeah, because they're all going to, for efficiency. Yeah, I will do. So, but anyways, the wife is home and we need to get some food before I start getting rage hungry. So I'm going to shut down the stream. And for those that are paying attention, I still haven't decided if I'm going to start releasing videos on Sundays or stick with my Friday schedule. I know that this probably, well, in fact, I even asked the community and nobody really cares, which actually kind of hurts my feelings a little bit, but still haven't decided. I'm trying to capitalize on time, and it would be a hell of a lot easier if I could do it on Sundays, but we'll see. Like I said, I still haven't, yeah, hangry, exactly. I still haven't made that decision yet. And if you're not in the Discord, you should be. So go to discord.srtbull.com. I'm at the very beginning stages of putting together a team of people to start writing articles, opinion pieces, tutorials, all of these types of things. So thanks, Yelnats. So if you're interested in doing that, definitely drop me a DM in Discord and let me know that you are interested in that. I will want to see like an example of your writing skills, and it can't be AI generated. And I do check. So if you're interested in that, make sure you are in the Discord. You should be in the Discord anyways. And if you're not, you're missing out on an entire resource of information. And what else? Of course, you all know about the Patreon. You can go to patreon.srtbull.com. Takes you directly to my Patreon page. We've got YouTube memberships. We've got Discord VIP. We've got so many different ways for people to be supporting the community. If that's what you decided that you wanted to do, there's 4 ways that you can do that right now. There's no obligations. And yeah, so there's that. And obviously the website, if you want to go check out the website, it's in its very early stages right now. With basically just with a couple of important videos over there right now, but there will soon be like articles and the opinion pieces that hopefully the community will be writing with me / for me. And of course, I have final approval on what gets published on my website. So that feels like an awful lot of information. So go check out all of that stuff if you want. Yeah, raw. That's exactly what it is doing what's most convenient for me. The funny thing is it has gradually shifted throughout the week. I used to post on Mondays, then I posted on Wednesdays, and then I started posting on Fridays. And it wasn't a convenience thing. That's what my YouTube analytics was telling me that my viewers wanted, and now they're telling me Sundays, which is so incredibly frustrating. But anyways, blah, blah, blah. How far we've come since SimCity on the Sega Genesis. I am a SimCity addict. I'm addicted to SimCity. I can't play it because it's worse than Satisfactory. Satisfactory server when? I'm not opposed to doing Satisfactory tutorials. It's just, I don't know. I don't think many people are interested in that. Anyways, I appreciate you all hanging out with me for this hour and a half. Oh no, 2.5 hours we've been hanging out. And yeah, so I'll see you next week. Join the Discord, send me an email. I'd say send me a text message, but none of y'all have my phone number, so you can't do that. On your Discord, would you judge PC setups if we send a pic? Yeah, go into the off-topic area, off-topic channel. Shoot me some pics of your PC, just to be clear. And we'll judge away. All right, thanks. See you on the next one. Enjoy. If you can't be good, at least try to be safe.